Good Friday evening, everybody. Good Friday evening, everybody. Good Friday evening. See, I make some adjustments here. 'Cause I got a special guest joining me. Let me see what I got to do here. I got to go to graphics. No, I got to go here to settings in the virtual background. Take that off. Okay. And I have a very special guest from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital of America. My business partner, Grayson Lynn Whitehead. How you doing, Mr. Whitehead? Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Technician, innovation, engineering, etc., aeronautics, painting. Wanted to catch up with you because the last time we had you on, you were talking about one of your model airplanes, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was in the early stages. Was it the Hog?
I believe so.
What's the Hog called again?
A10,
A10?
A10 2 or 3 Thunderbolt
So tell me again, what does the A stand for?
attack.
Attack. So anytime we see an airplane or a jet and it refers to the name like F-14 or
Fighter.
That's a fighter. And B is for
Bomber.
And A is for
Attack.
Attack.
And if you see like an AH, that means attack helicopter. So, all helicopters have AH on their name. Well, not all.
What is a transport plane called? Would that be T? Like if they're transporting troops? Probably so.
Thank you.
Well, what I wanted to talk about today, you have a couple of models you picked up yesterday. And I want you to talk about them a little bit. Let's see. So this one here, this is called the, what is this one?
F-14.
This is the F-14 Tomcat?
Yeah. I did the F-14. Well, I'm doing F-14 at my house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing F-14D. This is F-14A. And most references that I look at is always F-14A. The F-14D doesn't have most references. So it's going to be probably more easier. And,
So wait. So you say this is an A?
F-14A, yeah.
F-14A. And the other one is an F-14D?
Yeah.
And what's the difference between the A and the D?
It's different versions. So the F is what this is. But then when it's the letter at the end, it's a different version. So you could have A10, A10B, and it could be different versions of the same plane.
Mm-hmm. Different versions of the same plane. Does that mean that it carries more armament, like missiles and bombs, etc., or
the cockpit is different?
The cockpit is different.
I haven't really had much time to research it, but from what I can tell, the cockpit is different because on my model at the house, I looked inside the box already. The cockpit has this little control panel, and it has a different control panel for the lead control person.
So which one is the newer version jet?
D?
Yeah. So D probably has more technology in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I saw one helmet that was on a show I was watching, and just for the helmet, I think the helmet was $14 million because of the technology that's inside the helmet.
They have holograph. They shine lights into your eyes, and those lights are or they shine into a helmet, and it tracks. It syncs up with the plane, and it can track other planes. And the cockpit looks like. On mine, top look, it didn't have that little blue thing right there. It didn't have that.
So that's the cockpit.
Yeah, and you can see all the different missiles it has on it, and the afterburners was different on the other plane that I had.
Interesting. So let me see. So that's the afterburner, and that's the cockpit.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's a big difference in the cockpit. Now, does this cockpit carry two pilots or one? Two pilots?
Yeah.
So that's what he's talking about there. On this box, they give you an illustration of the cockpit with two pilots in it. It also gives you some of the armament as well as, what do you call it, where the wheels go up?
Landing gear?
The landing gear and the turbines. So the first one here is the F-14A. That's number one. the second one we have here, something you said you were looking for when we saw it at the hobby shop, and that's the F-22 Raptor. So what's the difference between the Raptor and the one we just saw, which is a Tomcat? What's the big? Is there a big difference?
Yeah. So this, I don't know if F14 did. I don't know if F14A came out in 1960 something, because when I was looking at my thing, the F14D came out in 1960 something. But
Okay.
this is a later version, so it probably came out in 1950 or something.
So both of these planes are from 19.
No, this one
Okay.
isn't.
This is
one
newer?
is way newer, and this one's way stealthier.
So
And
stealth.
yeah, it's really hard to detect it on the radar. It's like I think it's like 1 or 2 meters on the radar.
Uh-huh.
That's the hardest to detect. So you can't, you like if you were an enemy plane, you wouldn't typically be able to find this easily. You have to know what you're looking for. And I like this because I think it's F-35. I have one of these, and on this one, you can see the afterburners are like triangle shaped.
Mm-hmm.
On my F-35, I think it's what it's called. It looks like a normal afterburner, but this one has like a triangle. It's not.
So these are the afterburners?
Yeah.
And they're more like,
it's really stealthy.
A triangle.
Yeah.
And those afterburners were more like a circle.
Yeah.
Now, I also noticed that the intake valves on the front of this.
Yeah, the intake is they carve out inside of the intake to put in I don't know what the inside of these called, to put in missiles so that they can store more in, because if you put the missiles outside of the plane, it's easier for the radar to detect it because the missiles are not concealed.
And also it seemed like if the missiles were on the outside, it would give more drag on the plane in terms of working against the speed of the plane.
Yeah. And also you can see the paint scheme is close to none compared to this.
Right.
This has tons of paint, and it has paints right here, paints right here, paints right here. This, they literally paint this, and they made some type of paint. It's a stealthy paint, so you can make it. It's made out of some material.
I wonder, does it have carbon in the paint? Because carbon is always used to make things more stealth.
And everything.
Yeah. Well, that one plane that looks like a triangle that's all black.
Yeah, I know that.
What is that? The bomber, right?
Bomber, something.
Now that's all.
That's stealthy too. That's really stealthy.
Right. And the black, what is it called? Carbon. It's all carbon.
It is.
Yeah, the black plane.
I heard a story that I might be the spy plane.
Mm-hmm. The spy plane.
I heard a story that the spy plane was like the sheets of metal were smaller when they're on the ground, because when they're in the sky.
Is that one called U2?
SR-7.
Oh, SRB for spy. Spy recon.
Spy recon, and it has a drone with it too. That spy plane has a drone.
It has a drone with it.
Yeah, I saw a model, and it was like SR. I think it's called SR, and it included with drone. And that's at the time I realized it actually had a drone with it.
So between the two, between this Raptor and the Tomahawk and Tomcat, which one would you say is most deadly? The Raptor, because of the stealthiness and also because of the new technology?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, and the last review that I wanted to talk about is this. This is a B-251. Is this from the World War II era?
B-25J.
Oh, B-25J. I'm sorry.
It's I think, I don't know.
Is this World War II?
Yeah.
World War II?
Yeah. Because if it was World War I,
yeah,
the planes I think would look a lot more, like that, and it has the strings. I think it's World War II.
It's definitely World War II.
And the reason for these women on the planes, it was to boost morale, because it's funny. It's kind of funny story. After like once the men left for the war,
uh-huh,
a lot of women would I think Playboy came out at that time, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened, and women were starting to post pictures, and to boost morale,
Yeah.
the painters would paint women on the things to boost morale, and then everybody would like
Really?
it.
And
Yeah.
what's the name on that? That's
JT Joe.
Johnny Joe? John
No, not Johnny.
John T. Joe? Because they had one called, I think, the Nyla Gay, which was the one that took the bomb over to Hiroshima in Japan. And so what do they have on the side of the box? So this is really just...
And it's 2 paint schemes.
Okay. And this is a World War II plane with the machine gun turrets.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people. I think... So there's these guys are on both sides. So it's 1, 2. Then there's one guy right here.
Uh-huh.
That's
Really?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think there's one more guy.
That many gun turrets?
Yeah, there's one more guy on the bottom that shoots on the ground, I think.
Right. Now, does it also drop bombs?
Or yeah. They carved out like little, like right about here.
Mm-hmm.
The bomb bay doors.
Yeah, the bay doors.
And it's part of the fuselage.
Okay.
In the more modern planes, they put the bombs on the wings.
Gotcha.
But in these, they just carve out the fuselage and they have the bombs set in a little thing and they drop them with the bomb bay and close it back up.
Interesting. And that's called a B-251. So that's a bomber. So it does carry bombs. It gets over to the enemies. I guess that's what it's doing in this illustration, is dropping bombs down on the ships below.
Yeah.
Now, will you have to paint this, or is it already this color?
I have to paint all these. All these are gray. Look.
Okay. Okay, all of them start out gray, and those are the bombs, huh? Are those the bombs?
Bombs.
And how many pieces do you think are in this model?
500.
500 pieces?
Yep.
And then you have the decals you have to put on it?
Unity.
Okay, so they got the decals. These are some of the decals that go on the plane. And that's the ladies that they used to put in the plane for, as he said, for morale of the troops. Back about time when Hugh Hefner came out with Playboy. That stays on there to keep it from getting messed up.
Yeah.
So out of the 3 of these models, which one of these airplanes is your favorite?
F-14.
The F-14? So the F-14, that's interesting. I thought the F-14 is an older model than the Raptor. I thought you were going to go with the Raptor because they had more technology and it was stealth. Why did you go with the Raptor over why did you go with this one over the Raptor?
It just, everything about it's cool. The Raptor, these wings fold in and out.
Okay.
These wings fold, they go like that.
Is that to give it more speed?
Yeah. That, and then the double aftertakes. The aftertakes can expand. Those don't happen. They're just cool like that, which is kind of the same thing. But and it's just, everything is just 2-seater.
Mm-hmm.
I like 2-seaters more than 1-seaters. I would have chose B if it was between the Raptor and the B-25. I would have chose B-25 because of how many people it has.
Really?
It's just everything about it so cool, and it has tons of missiles on it.
I see.
And tons of bombs. Yeah.
Is this one of the planes that they're using in the war in Iran right now?
They're fixing it up to use it.
Are they refixing it?
Yeah, because all of them were destroyed because Iran actually still uses F-14s in war. They keep F-14s in war. So the U.S. destroyed most F-14s because if the Iranians got them, they could have made beast, and it would have been harder to deal with it in a war.
Now the F-14s that Iran has, we sold them to them. We made them and sold it to them years ago.
We sold blueprints. That's how we.
We sold blueprints.
Yeah, we sold blueprints.
And they built their own planes.
Yeah, China, France. Yeah, France. We sold some F-14 schematics to China or France, And they made the Raphael, which is my favorite airplane of all time.
Which one?
Raphael.
Raphael? What kind of plane is that?
I think it's French. It's an F-14.
It's a fighter?
But it has a fuel thing, and then it has two little wings on the side so it can move. It's overhauled. It just has everything on it.
Is that the one that can go straight up or flash like that? You know, they got one plane that the propellers go upside down, and it can lift it up like a helicopter, and then the plane props turn, and then it flies like a jet.
Props?
Yeah, is it props or is it a jet engine?
No, well, there's.
You know which one I'm talking about?
There's a jet that can do that.
That can do this. It's a jet.
Yeah, because I think it's
that's what I'm talking about.
F-35, the one that looks similar to the F-22.
Right.
That has that, and the jet. Imagine this is a jet right here. The engine it folds down, and then there's another engine. There's another really small engine in the middle of the plane. So then there's like a little thing that loops up, in the middle loops up down, and they both shoot the plane up
like a helicopter.
And then while this one's still on, it reverts back to this, and it goes down, close it up.
Okay. More sophisticated technology in aerodynamics and stuff. Okay. Aerospace. Very interesting. But it seems like you gravitate towards building model airplanes and more than you do cars.
Yeah, I don't like cars.
Yeah, you don't put together a lot of model cars. Are you grabbing something? Oh, that's one of the cockpits that you put together?
Yeah, this is more of a toy, because this is a robot.
Oh, and is that a Gundam from the Gundam?
Yeah. I painted inside of it, the little pilot.
So let me see how intricate it is. So inside there is a little pilot, and you had to paint all the hands and the feet and all that stuff.
Yeah.
In the uniform.
And it can switch the sides that it's on too.
So basically that's the cockpit for the Gundam.
Yeah.
And the orange cable is power cable?
Energy, yeah.
Energy?
It's for the energy.
Interesting. So is this something that you might be interested in as a career?
No.
Designing planes? Oh, really? What would be your career choice?
Whatever gets me rich.
Whatever gets you wealthy? Are you focused on the engineering wealth? No? Just anything. Entrepreneurship?
Yep.
Just business? And you do these models just for a hobby?
Yeah. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to do it.
Something to do.
This came apart. Fix it.
So you have to glue it back?
Yep.
So everybody, thank you, for joining us. I wanted to take this Jimmy Whitehead Power Hour podcast this weekend and do it with Grayson Whitehead. He just came up here the other day. He just graduated from middle school, and he starts high school next year, 9th grade. So he is moving on up the academic scale, and it was a wonderful event that I attended down in Maryland for him. And then he came back up here to spend some beach time with his partner grandfather. And so in the process, we, of course, had to stop by the hobby lobby and pick up some models. I wanted him to share some of his wisdom with you about the models. He did one last year. He hasn't finished my favorite plane yet, the Hog, which is a F what?
A.
FA.
No, A-10.
A-10, the A-10 Attack. I've been waiting for the Attack airplane for several months, but it's huge too. It is a big plane. So once he finishes that one, that's my favorite. We'll do a podcast with him. But I just want to wish everybody a very blessed Juneteenth holiday weekend for you and your families. I hope that you enjoy it right here in the greatest oceanfront city in America, Atlantic City. Stay tuned. We have some more developments to share with you over the summer. July 4th, for example, we're going to officially launch our Exhale Cosmetics website and have our lipsticks and stuff available for all of the beautiful ladies out there. And we're also going to, he's trying to mess up the whole thing. We're going to have some frankincense skincare and cleansing products. So that's developing. We also have some developments with our Atlantic Coastal Tourism District Opportunity Zone Fund, the Opportunity Zone Fund, which I've signed an MOU jointly with Mark Colazzo, who is an extraordinary entrepreneur locally. He built out the Orange Loop, mixed use real estate, commercial, residential, and now he's on getting ready to launch an exciting container project over the Orange Loop that we're looking forward to. Mark Colazzo is an incredible developer over the last 15 years or so between Philadelphia and Atlantic City. He's probably done over $1 billion in business. And I'm very honored and pleased that we have signed an MOU together to create the Opportunity Zone Fund. So there's some other developments that are coming up that I'll be sharing with you guys throughout the summer. And stay in touch, and please continue to support our efforts with U.S. Heart and our Act Does with the 5 mayors, Mayor of Atlantic City, Brigantine, Longport, Margate, and Ventnor, all collaborating on some very positive developments, some cybersecurity workforce training initiatives for the municipalities, and some other things that we're going to share with you as the summer progresses. But thank you for joining me and Grayson Whitehead, my little airplane model engineer genius. And have a wonderful holiday weekend from me and Grayson. And do you have any closing words? Okay. I'll just do the closing words for us. We wish you all a very blessed weekend for you and your families. Have a great day, and great weekend. This is Jimmy Whitehead and Grayson Whitehead signing out. God bless you. Bye-bye. Nothing like family, baby.